Pride is the sin of elevating ourselves too highly, thinking more of ourselves than we ought to. A lower form of pride could be in, I don't need people. You've heard this. I can handle my problems on my own. I don't need anybody's help. I can do church by myself in nature. Anybody ever heard that? I don't need to go to church. I can do church all by myself. And I never need any help, never need anybody's support. That's a lower level of pride. A higher form of pride is I don't need God. I can work out my own salvation. I'm good enough. I'm a good guy. I can handle this stuff. I can do this stuff. And an inverted form of this kind of pride is I'm too bad for God. God could never forgive me. The church would burst into flames if I walked through the front door. Like, really? I'd be interested to see that happen. Either way, whether we say I'm too good for God or too bad for God, we're putting ourselves above the reach of God. Humility, then, it's not quite the opposite of pride, because pride is thinking too high of yourself. The opposite is thinking too low, and that's not humility. Humility is thinking rightly of yourself, not badly. A few examples. Let's say you work really hard on a project, and someone compliments you and says, that was a good job, you did well on that. Would you say a humble response is, oh, it was nothing? That's not humility. Humility is to say, thank you, I worked hard on that. Praise God, He let me have success. That is a humble response. If you see a need and you don't fill it because you say, oh, they don't need my help, I wouldn't want to give my talents to that. Is that a humble response? Isn't humility rather to offer up the talents that God has given you in the way that He wants you to do it? We often mistake humility with thinking, oh, I'm just scum, I'm just slime, I'm nothing, I'm worthless. Humility is to say, well, I was those things, but God saved me. I'm a child of God. I am worthwhile and have meaning in His hands. But we have to be in His hands to have that kind of purpose and that kind of meaning. You know, a hammer just lying on the bench is an inherently useless tool. You have to be able to pick it up and use it. You have to know what to do with it.